Now, Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
Which in some cases could be 30 inches of rain or more. So that is just an amazing amount of water. One of the reasons is because it's going to sit around until about late Saturday and then finally get booted out of the Carolinas. So that's a long time for this thing to just sit, spin, and put out its heavy downpours. Here at home, as we said before, we had a lot of clouds around in a lot of areas, including New London. But we did start off brightly this morning. Look at that. And then the clouds kind of had a tendency to fill in. And the trend this afternoon is for us to see a lot of clouds in the sky at times, and for us to, at other times, to see a little bit of sun, a changeable sky. There had been some fog, too, in places near Litchfield, but that has since mixed out. And you can see the current view now as we take a look out over New Haven and Hartford shows, yes, these rays from heaven, but not many of them. There's a lot of clouds in the sky, too. And here's another look at New London. You still see a lot of clouds in this vantage point. And I think that our sky is going to be similar to that for most of the rest of the afternoon. It might start to get brighter closer to sunset, but I think for the most part, any wish for a mainly sunny sky is going to be dashed today. You can see how high temperatures haven't been met yet. We were seeing readings now in the mid-70s. We have a little more warming to happen over the next, I'd say 3 or 4 more hours. So we're still calling for mid-70s to low 80s because we think we'll see enough sun rays out there to get us up to that level. And tonight, I think we're going to see temperatures back into the upper 50s and lower 60s. The humidity should come down a little bit tonight, and that should help out with that. Now, of course, there's Florence sitting down here. It really, really looks impressive. It's moving still very slowly, but as we showed you before, it's going to get caught up in the jet stream winds once it gets to about the Smoky Mountains, and then it'll shoot up and into New England for early next week. We won't get the wind or the storm surge, but we could get some of the rains, a fraction of the rains that they're going to be seeing in the Carolinas. Today, you can see how the model puts out a lot of clouds, even suggests a little bit of drizzle, too. Won't rule that out with some of these clouds today, but you can see closer to sunset and just beyond, hopes are that there will be some stabilization and maybe a little bit more brightness to the sky before the sun sets. Then as we get into tomorrow morning, you still see sort of a 50-50 on the clouds and the sun through noon. And in the afternoon, it turns brighter. So brighter skies are in the forecast for tomorrow during the afternoon hours. It's not going to be totally sunny, but I think we'll see probably about 40 to 50% more sunshine than today. Then as we go into Sunday, we have a partly cloudy start to the day, and I think your entire weekend is looking just swell. It isn't until late Monday that we start to see the clouds come in with the remnants, and then there is Monday night. It's starting to knock on our door, the rain, and then it's off and on rain through the day on Tuesday, and heavy downpours are possible. And I'm telling you, the 20 to 30 inches of rain down here, we will not see that, but we could see a good dose of maybe 1 to 4 inches of rain on this thing, or with this thing on Tuesday, as the last bits and pieces of Florence just hook onto the jet stream winds and take a ride all the way up into New England. And again, that is Tuesday. And until then, we have some pretty good weather. Today, a lot of clouds. Tomorrow, a little bit more in the way of sun. Sunday looks partly sunny, too. Your weekend days will be in the 80s. And as we look ahead to Monday, too, although the clouds will increase, we'll see temperatures still in the lower 80s. But then Monday evening, Monday night, I think that's when the rain starts to approach. And then Tuesday, I think, is quite wet. And as I said, 1 to 4 inches of rain may fall. We might have some flooding issues with that. But I think the wind will be much tempered with those showers.
All right. Well, we're certainly getting off a lot easier than our neighbors to the south.
I know,
but,
yeah.
Even though it came across so much lighter, we're going to go back to live there. It's all the rain that's causing the
Well,
problems.
you know, they rank hurricanes on wind only, but what the bigger story very often is the flooding and the surge. And this one, there's no doubt about it, that's going to be it.
All righty. Thank you.